Just one thing I wanted to say going back to Arsenal, and it's watching Odegaard actually. Just thought of that as I was talking then, about Everton being quite dreary to watch. Odegaard, it takes a lot, I think, to say this, but when you think of sort of the most beautiful football players that we've watched in the last 7 or 8 years in the Premier League, I always think of David Silva and Kevin De Bruyne being just something that you watch and you're like, that's the way to play football. And Odegaard, I'm not saying that he's as good as David Silva or Kevin De Bruyne. I think he's got a bit to go in his career, but he's getting to a point now whereby when I watch him play, it is so smooth, it's so silky. You know, I knew he was always a talented player, but we're now talking about something that is very different than just talented. This is real class. I know that, to be fair, a lot of people know that, but I think it now starts to be, he now starts to be mentioned in the sort of realms. Pep Guardiola, I think, if he said take one player out of this Arsenal team, I think he'd take him in an absolute heartbeat. He would absolutely break into that Manchester City team because he's a beautiful player to watch. And every time I watch him, he gets better and better. Arsenal must recognise what they have. I'm talking about the Arsenal players and feed him as much as they possibly can in the game. The more he gets on the ball in the final third, the more football matches, assists and goals that they'll have in matches.